God that wields the dark Mjolnir returns to descend upon his throne of thought and answer your question as the Magnusite movement marches forward to 1 million subscribers. Now, this one actually is not a question, but it's related to the last video that I did about being disgusted by seeing my own ass in the mirror. By the way, some of y'all took that video way too seriously. Some people were like, I think it's a misplaced insecurity that you have about being straight versus gay. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I felt like telling a funny story in an outlandish way, and there's all these fucking scientific stick in the ass, no sense of humor dudes. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so this is what he says. I'm going to help you out with this, brother. Okay. He says, Tyrone Magnus, my ex was obsessed with my ass. So was mine. She would always say, what's funny thing is that me and her would always say that it's funny that we both got good. I would always say it's funny that we both have great asses. I wonder what our children's asses is going to look like when they get older. I wonder what type of booty they're going to have with a mixture of both booties. It'd be a hybrid. The ultimate booty. Anyway, so she would always say, you have a muscle milk booty. Don't know what that meant. Muscle milk, you know, the supplement, muscle milk booty, that's what she's talking about. There's a muscle booty, like what I got, man. You got a Tyrone Magnus booty. That's good to have, man. All right, now let's see what else it says. He said, I don't know what that meant, but I ran with it. He said, one thing I didn't like was that she would say, your butt is one of your best features. It's my favorite feature. I already know where this is going, because he's like, why you gotta say, why can't it be my face or my arms on my chest or something like that? Hey man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Women look at asses. They do. It may not be so publicly known or communicated, but they do. They check out our asses a lot, okay? He said, I know our intentions were good, but a guy's point of view, bitch, I don't want to be known for only having a nice ass. I get it if it's kind of like the only thing she likes on you, so I understand that. In the mirror, I'd be noticing that shit too. Jeez, I got basketball player's ass. I didn't like it, but as time went on, I found out a lot of girls seem to love it. Cursed with this evil power of astrocity, I now use for good. He put that in all capitals. That's right, man. Look, man, girls love a nice ass. You know why? Because when you dominating them and you taking them to the moon, when they ride the Space Mountain, they like to have something hard and firm to grab onto. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Look, only thing I don't like when girls smack my ass. I don't like that, because it makes me feel like bitch made or feminine. Like, no, you smack a girl on the ass, you don't smack my ass. You know what I mean? Like, I might walk past her and she'll smack my ass. Like, nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And don't come up behind me and grab me from behind either and kiss the back of my neck. Nope, you are the woman. I do that shit to you. Tyrone Magnus does not take submissive positions to anyone. But, brother, I'm glad you learned to accept it. I've used my booty for good. I'll never for evil, okay? Only for good. Continue to slay masses of wenches with thine golden milk muscle booty, as your leader, Tyrone Magnus, also does. Alright, y'all, post comments down below. Do you have a milk muscle booty? Do girls love your booty? Do girls smack your booty? Do girls tell you that it is one of the best features that you have? You know what, as a matter of fact, my ex used to say, because it was funny when me and her first started dating we were off and on. So she dated, I believe, 2 or 3 other guys while also dating me off and on. So, you know, she would get done dating one guy and, you know, a month or 2 later, we might talk again, you know, shit like that. So, but she would always say, she was always like, geez, out of every guy I've ever seen, you have the best ass I have ever seen, like every single time. Like, and she was like, there was one, she was like, one, he was close, such and such, he was close, but it's like you beat everybody. And I've seen some of the dudes, and some of them was like some powerhouse motherfuckers, some of them was pretty jacked, and I think they have something comparable. But she was like, I was like, well, what about such and such? I was a big motherfucker. She was like, no, his was actually kind of flabby. And I was like, yeah, not that, because I don't know. Ain't like I be looking at dudes' asses. I just see your build, and I assume, well, you know, you pretty toned everywhere. But, you know, I should know that that's not true, being the guy that bodybuilds my damn self. But speaking of bodybuilding, I'm seriously contemplating doing the either classic bodybuilder or doing men's physique. It's a possibility. I'm thinking it over as the year goes, and if I do, I'll enter something probably next year, just so you guys know. But anyway, post comments down below. Women that are watching this video, the men that are insecure about their booty being good, let the girls, let them know that y'all look at booties, please, because, because they need to know that. 1 million subscribers. Woo! You may now subscribe.